Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for question number 1. Here we go. This is from Sarah, who's, as we know, is an epic, one of our epic team in Phoenix, in Arizona, in America.
Are they all from Sarah?
No, I do actually have a bit of a selection here.
Oh, okay. Sarah from Sarah.
If you've been following this podcast, if you've been following this podcast, you'll notice that I've been using a bunch of questions from our own team.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good.
So, question number 1. This is a good one. I like this one. Dan, you're going to help out with this one big time. What do you tell a child who thinks everything is boring? Assuming that the program is actually epic, how do I get them engaged? So the kid that reckons everything is boring, what do we do with that situation? I've got a couple of thoughts. Does anybody want to jump in first?
Oh, my thought is it's the same as an adult that just wants attention. The kid just wants attention.
Right. I hear you. So what do we do, but how do we help them through that? Because my thinking is this. I have encountered kids who are bored, and I've had on a number of occasions success in getting them involved in helping and doing something. Because there are legitimate kids that really don't want to sit still.
Yep.
Maybe Dan when he was a child. You definitely, Corinne, when you were a child. They want to be doing something.
That's right.
They want to be moving. Their little bodies need to be moving around. But we're also talking about kids that really would rather serve in a sense. Maybe not serve, but just do help out. Feel like they're part of the team. When I was a kid, I actually liked hanging out with the adults.
Yeah.
I would want to play games, card games or board games with adults because I enjoyed the company of adults. I was a very mature child, but I didn't mind. And to this day, I don't really like small talk. If we're going to have a conversation, let's get deep. You know what I'm saying? Let's go in deep. But that idea of kids maybe want something a little more to get their teeth into.
Yeah.
So I have had success involving them. Like, for example, on a number of occasions, if I'm getting up to speak to the kids, do a message for the kids, I'll say, listen, tell you what, I need your help during the message. Is it okay if I get you up the front with all the kids and you can do this one thing? I'll describe it to them. And that, on a number of occasions, has worked and really helped. But of course, yes, there are kids that just are there and maybe they are just not into it at all.
If you know the kid, if you know your kids, that's always helpful because you'll know exactly what flicks their little switch. But knowing your team, because you need to be able to communicate with your team, because if you are on the platform and you've got kids heckling you, being like, I'm bored, you suck, it's really hard for you.
That's the tough heckling. I haven't had that heckle too much, Corinne.
It's just me. It's really hard for you to continue to engage the rest of the crowd of other kids because you don't want them all following because they follow pretty quick. So it's good for you to know your leaders, also be able to give them looks so that they can step in and kind of
Totally. I think, if you're getting heckled during your message, that's something you really want to avoid. As you said before, you want to pre everything. You want to
pre-brief your team.
pre-brief them.